the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Dodgers are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Michael Lambert, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now at the plate, here is Ozzie Smith, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And a barehanded pickup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
So now to the plate, Lou Brock, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
So next to bat will be Michael Lee, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The set and the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Gerald Vaughn will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, we're in for a treat in this one because we get to watch a rookie starter that's making waves right now. He's coming off a month in which he was given National League Rookie of the Month recognition. So that's a pretty good indication that he's settling into the big leagues just fine. Should be fun to watch him in this one.
So stepping in is Pee-wee Reese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
One ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lays off 2-2 now.
This is the fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Albert Pujols comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brock waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Stepping in next, Mike Piazza. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch.
Yo, that's a ball.
Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center
Hey,
fielder,
let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard down the line. And there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding forward for his first chance, Nolan Arenado. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And that one yanked just foul. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 0-2 once more.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Duke Snider.
Now here's the first offering. Vaughn is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Ready now is Corey Seager. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. That brings in Tommy Edmond. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Tommy Edmond.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gerald Vaughn. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled off. Now A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. So it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Digging in will be Cody Ballinger as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ballinger.
Skied down the left field line. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll come up empty as he tried to hunt down the knuckleball at strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Betts has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ballinger leads off second with nobody out. Again, another foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting done.
So now here is Michael Lambert looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Standing in now, Pee Wee Reese. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Counts even at 2. The pitch fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. He set the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The payoff pitch. This is skied out toward right. Lee able to track it down for the 3rd out. Dodgers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the 2nd time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So now to the plate, Mark McGuire grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now it'll be Yadier Molina, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch.
No, that's the ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Betts is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now back, the 17th, Tyler O'Neill.
2 men on, 2 out. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping in once again is Albert Pujols, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Albert.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Duke Snyder.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. First offering on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off procedure.
All set for the start of the inning. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0.
1-0.
And he fouls this one off. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edmond. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Gerald Vaughn. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Bellinger's got it.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Next up, Lou Brock has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
From the stretch.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Hey, this is the left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 on its way. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
To the plate now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Cody Ballinger.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Seager has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Smith will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter,
Well, it's still
13.
early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-1 to count. And the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Cody Ballinger at the plate now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Right to Smith. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for L.A. They're down 1-0. In is Mark McGuire. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bats on the run. And that will end up a foul ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Yadier Molina as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Tyler O'Neill will be next. Set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Arenado back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edmond. First offering. In there, strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Betts. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Jackie Robinson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Jackie Robinson.
Now the first pitch. He'll enter play here at 304. 4 home runs and 22 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Third base.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Pee-wee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swung on and hit on the ground at the Wizard. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Next up for Los Angeles, Albert Pujols. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Trevor Bauer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Trevor Bauer.
Stan Musial is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. pitch on the way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. It was a base hit last time up. And now the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So the next to bat will be Lou Brock. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Bauer pauses. Here's the 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
So here is Mike Piazza. He bounced out last time up.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
He's set and the pitch. And a fastball for Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Miller, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Brock is there, and he has it for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
1 gone now in the LA 7th. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. Here's the first pitch.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with a fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Up
Second
next,
baseman,
Max Muncy
Max
was a walk in his last trip.
Muncy.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Snyder, the runner at first with 2 gone. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Here comes the 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Cardinals number 4 hitter, Mark McGuire. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. The Dodgers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Two out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
No strike.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bauer gets the sign. Here's his offering. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-0 home. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Line drive base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first to third.
In now, Tommy Edmond. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Ballinger.
Cody Ballinger.
First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Rock waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
Will Smith will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 16, Will Smith.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Pee Wee Reese would be next. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The next 3-2. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 2-0. Scott Alexander enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alexander.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, 0-1.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Carpenter stands at second with no outs. Just hung in there on that one. Another 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
No one out with a runner at second. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Snyder's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Runner at second, 1 away, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And he's safe.
He's in there.
At the plate now, Michael Lee. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runners back. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And now he'll foul this one off as well. The fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bruce Sutter comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pee Wee Reese. And what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0. Nope.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. Now he tries to bunt his way aboard. No dice. 3-2. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up is Albert Pujols, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And now the first pitch.
No, that's low.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's live.
He has great bat control skills. There are some guys that just had a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snider. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Corey Seager. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
First pitch on its way. Piazza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Gerald Vaughn earned his 9th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Michael Lambert pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Bruce Sutter closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout. 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.